Sailing the dark sea. With every never I chased for oh so long, into which eventually I'll die and be gone. It is a little less of me. It is a little more forever. The ocean's wide and shiny, yet most of it's beneath. The curtain of not knowing. Black mirrors on the walls. A muffled darkness. A luring void. A someone feeling something. Dreadful depth drags me down, grinds me, maims me, until I cannot, no longer do, until I finally give in to you. Until that final crucifixion, as I cry into the night, torn apart and left to suffer. Until I cry, I entrust myself to you. That's when all blackness blazes white, when silence becomes song to split the night. Through the darkness shines the light, illuminates, creates things, makes us alive. It's all and nothing. The stream of life. It's now and never. Around the void, a dance of light. The endless spiral of birth and dying, until I finally let go. Then I am always ever. Then I am free. I once attended an ayahuasca ceremony held by 3 magnificent women of a tribe in the Amazon in Brazil. In Brazil, this jungle medicine isn't illegal like it is in our world. There really has been the medicine and spiritual core of the tribal peoples for at least a couple of thousand years. And if you have ever heard of that brew, you know that it can lead one to quite powerful places and experiences. It is called a psychedelic, which comes from the Greek word psyche and delos, to manifest or to make something clear. So you will see yourself. It can lead you to see your inner fabric and what makes you, you. The way you are, and thus it can allow for you to gain clarity about who you are, what you have done and do, and allow you to decide where you want to go from here on. It is also called an entheogen, which has in it the Greek term for God, theos, and that refers to the divine. It has a potential to reveal the divine inside of you. Or maybe a bit more accurate, it can show you how there really is no inside or outside, how everything ultimately just is. And that was the lesson I got during this ayahuasca ceremony. So, they handed out the uni, as it's named there, and a snuff they call HP. That led me to shocking, simple nothingness. It's that which, as far as I understand, is called nirvana, an ocean of blackness, the absence of sound, of purpose, of duty, of really anything, purely nothing. And that was the entheogenic part. Then this experience also was, it showed me my resistance against this void, against this nothingness. It really felt as if my whole being was clinging to this existence and it intended to never let go. Being this is the very definition of who I am. There's no effing way I'm going to let that go. Or is there? Ever so slowly, I managed to loosen my grip. That was the psychedelic part. Until I could finally see myself in equilibrium, holding nothingness inside of me. I became aware that I was the one who was aware of nothingness. I am the one who sees and hears and smells and touches and feels and builds and moves. And in doing so, I get lost so easily, time and time again. The journey home, that redemptive journey to our eternal home, trails past Cape Horn and through a raging winter sea. Not all of it. There are passages of heartbreaking beauty also. But if you sign on and board the ship, you're truly in for a ride. There are, of course, those who stand by the sidelines because one never knows, and better safe than sorry. But I, my friend, I boarded the vessel, sold everything to get my ticket. I chose to follow the light, no matter what. Come sailing, come sailing, come sailing, the dark sea. With Every never I chased for so long, into which eventually I'll die. I'll die. I'll die. Oh my. And be gone. I'll be gone. I'll be gone and done. No more. Appear. It's a little less of me. It's a little more. Forever. Oceans wide and shiny, yet most of it's beneath that curtain of not knowing. Black mirrors on the walls. A muffled darkness. A muffled darkness. A muffled darkness. A luring void. A someone feeling something. Dreadful depths drags me down. Grinds me. Maims me. Until I cannot. No longer do. Until I finally give in. To you. Until that final crucifixion. As I cry into the night. Torn apart and left to suffer. Until I cry, I entrust myself to you. I entrust myself to you. That's when all blackness blazes white. When silence becomes song. To split the night. Through the darkness shines the light. Illuminates, creates things. Makes us alive. It's all and nothing. The stream of life. It's now and never. Forever. Around the void, a dance of light. The endless spiral of birth and dying. Until I finally let go. Then I am always ever. Then I am free. Then I am free. I am free. Some of what I would include under the topic of sensuality is very visceral and raw, and our poem today goes in that direction. This is not what we are looking for, but life ever so often brings it along. There is a certain power and proficiency that comes with going through those times, and The Wounded Healer is a perfect example of this. The next episode, named Crippled Army, is all about that. My name is Laughing Brook. I'm a poet, dancer, mystic, nature coach, and man whisperer. Glad you stayed until here, until now. Please come back. Subscribe and you'll get the next episode as soon as it arrives. If you like what you've been hearing, please leave a positive rating on whichever platform you are listening to this podcast, or send me a comment on my webpage, laughingbrook.net. Thanks for listening, and keep on flowing, bumping and jumping with the stream of life.